Indian Trail, this is Mrs. Archer with your daily Wildcat Wire news. Today is Friday, February 19th, 2021. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We would like to wish a very happy birthday to Soraya B., Adam D., Rodrigo F., William L., Nina R., and Robert P., who will be celebrating over the weekend. Today, the weather is 17 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Today we want to continue to celebrate Random Acts of Kindness Week. Today we want to reach out to do something nice for someone that you live with. This could mean setting the table, doing the dishes, vacuuming, taking the dog out, but the point is to do something so that someone else doesn't have to. Think about what tasks the adults in your home do that you can take on. How can you be a better family member to the people you live with? What can you take off their plates? Wildcats, we know you are responsible and caring people. Let's spread kindness around like confetti. Attention all Battle of the Books competitors. If you have not joined the Battle of the Books Google Classroom, please check your email and do so immediately. The Google Classroom will have important information and practice questions that will help you prepare for this year's battle. You can join the classroom by using the code BN2RGTQ. Don't forget that we have Battle of the Books Zoom meeting next Tuesday, February 23rd at 1:35. The link to join your meeting will be posted in the Google Classroom. If you have any questions, email Ms. Ferris at avalenti@psd202.org. One more thing we wanted to share with you, and all of this goes out to all of our students, whether you are in person or remote at home. We realize that your laptop provides many opportunities for you to chat with your friends. However, your priority is attending Zooms and your teachers engaging in your lessons. Engaging means that you pay attention, take notes if necessary, answer questions when asked, and ask any questions using the chat feature or by unmuting yourself. This also means that you should not be using Zoom channels or chats to communicate with your friends. When you are placed in a breakout room, please be sure to use your camera and unmute yourself to communicate with your peers. These are expectations that we've reviewed before, and we know that you can all do it. One of the best parts of my job is when I get to tell a parent the great things teachers have said about their child. When my older son was in school, he had lots of challenges, and often we went to meetings, and getting teachers to say nice things about him was a struggle. And as his mom, that was really hard. Now, my younger son, teachers always had great things to say about him. He was funny, he was smart, well liked by his classmates, and the one I heard that often pulled at my mom heartstrings was that he was a role model for other students. When you think of a role model, what do you envision? I think of someone who sets good examples to others in areas that are most important to us. While many famous people are role models to us, they don't have the corner of the market. Many of you even told me that your friends or siblings are people you go to when you need help or advice. There is something very special about knowing that you are trying hard to be a good role model. Some of you are good role models and you don't even know it. Imagine how good it would feel to know that when people talk about you, they describe you as a really nice person or someone that would never hurt anyone or always doing the right thing. A few weeks back, my 15-year-old son Jack was invited to a party over at one of his basketball teammates' houses. As you can imagine, he was none too thrilled when both his dad and I told him no. We tried to explain with everything that's going on, if he were to get sick, that's the entire team that would be impacted. And if they weren't ready to be, and by the way, they were practicing and getting ready for their first game in just a few short weeks. We reminded him the importance of being a good role model to both his team and coach, and that he was doing what was right, it just wasn't popular. We asked him if he was willing to look his coach in the eye and tell him that he was a part of this party if someone got sick and now they can't play. It took him a few days to get over it, and boy, did we sure get the silent treatment. I felt horrible. Mr. Archer, on the other hand, was more upset that he didn't get it. He said he should know better. My argument is that there are lots of things that we all know better about, but we do them anyway. The whole thing reminded me of something my mom would say to me often when I was growing up and we didn't always agree. She would say, "Jennifer, I may not always like you, but I'll always love you." I'm sure Jack didn't like me in that moment, but I know he still loves me, especially because just a few short days after that whole incident, I bought him a new pair of Nike gym shoes that he wanted. While achievements and accomplishments are important, they can only take you so far. What people will remember you for is how you treat people or how you make others feel about themselves. Are you fair? Are you kind, considerate, helpful, willing to be of service, hardworking? If so, I would suggest you are already a role model. Whether you are well known or popular for it is irrelevant. You are affecting people by your very presence. In fact, that's the reason I do this weekly segment, is so that I remind all of you these things inside of you are already there, just ready to shine and show the world. To that end, I was thinking, what are some things you would like me to talk about next week? What are something you would like to know about me? Us Weekly, one of my favorite magazines, has a story they do every week in which they ask a celebrity, 20 things you didn't know about me. I'd like to believe these morning announcements have made me an ITMS celebrity. But then again, I can be pretty delusional sometimes. Last week when we did our Wheel of Fun, it was just the 7th grade, but we did still have a Google Doc question that I asked you. What was something that you do as a child that you want to continue that on as an adult, a tradition? And from 6th grade, Anna M. said every Sunday they have waffles. My mom would always make a special breakfast on Sundays, and I always thought that I would do that, but then I realized how much I like sleep on Sundays, so I've kind of... My mom would be pretty disappointed. And 7th grade, Caitlin M., they have a Secret Santa every year in their family, and they buy one gift for each person. They put every name in there, so that's a great idea. Those are always really fun. So let's see what we got going this week on Mrs. Archer's Wheel of Fun. Oh, that was kind of a lame spin. Sorry, I'm going to do it again. I don't even think it went around. What's cooking? So here's this question. I want to know what's cooking in your house tonight for dinner. And if you're helping, or if you have a really great recipe that you're really good at, something that you really like to whip up in the kitchen, tell me all about it, because it's that time of year where I'm looking for some new recipes. That about wraps it up for us here today. Remember that today is an A Day. Be sure that you attend your A Day Encore classes. Thank you again for watching, and remember to start each day with a positive attitude, face new challenges, and always rise above. Have a great day and an even better weekend, Wildcats. See you